What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D with DNC TV. Sitting here with Ray Francois. And Ray, we have a lot that are, besides being both very handsome men, we have a lot in common. We've been living out here in the Valley for 10 years. I moved out here 10 years ago. You moved out here 10 years ago from Louisiana. Right. And I'm from Jersey, so we're both city boys.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of culture shock did you have when you came out?
You know, you say city boys, I would say I'm a country boy, but you know, I'm from the bayou.
Nice.
You know,
Bayou's the hood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's a little bit.
Bayou.
Oh, yeah.
So what kind of culture shock did you have coming out here?
I guess the driving.
Mm-hmm.
The driving, just pretty much how people don't, you know, they sit there at a turning lane and it's like, hey man, you know, you can turn, you don't have to wait for the light to go green. You know,
take the exit from the leftmost lane.
Right, or when you have two cars turning at the same time, they merge into your lane. I'm just like, oh my God. But my first night here, I almost got in a car accident because making a left turn, I was in the far right lane and it was in the left lane. We was both turning left and they merged into me. I was like, oh.
He just straight up
Oh yeah, and I'm blowing the horn and you're just like, what'd I do? So yeah, driving's horrible.
Awesome. You have some kids.
Yes.
And I saw a beautiful picture of you and your daughter. Being in the movie business, I mean, as a parent, you always want the best for your kids. Mm-hmm. You always want them to strive to get whatever they want and go for their dreams. Being in the entertainment business, do you feel that impacts you as much as you want as far as chasing your dreams?
Oh. Actually, like all my kids are they have a bit of me because they're all artistic. Because originally I went to college for art. You know, I went to college for art, but back then, you know, there was no YouTube or social media. So it's like, hey man, if you're gonna pursue an art or music anything, you might as well just die because that's the only way you'll get famous. And it's just like, okay, I'll leave that alone and go into medical.
I feel like that.
Yeah. So. And I also they had this little stigma called starving artists. I was like, look, I grew up poor. I'm not going back. Mm-hmm. So I just left that alone. But after that, I started having kids, and they're all like artistically talented. And so it's crazy to see like my youngest two, which is 11 and 6. Those two right there, just drawing and love creating and dancing. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And when they do stuff, I can't get mad because I'm like, that's me. So I can't, it's like I get mad at myself. I don't want to blame myself for things they do.
Artistically, do you get overwhelmed when you see them like accomplish something and you're like, holy crap. Like,
do I? I'm like, man, you are way more talented than me than when I was your age. No, I tell them that all the time.
Thankfully, Dad got some good connections now.
I hope.
Yeah. You spent some time in the military, and what I've noticed about every person that I thank, it's just this. There's gratitude because you say thank you, but there's this sense of I didn't do anything. Yeah. I want to know why is that? Because outside looking in, you don't have this perspective because you did serve. Mm-hmm. Outside looking in, you went out there and you served our country for us to keep the rights that we have. Why don't people in the military ever feel like they should be getting that thank you?
You know, it's like everybody wants to be a hero, but nobody wants to be a hero in a way. Because, you know, being rewarded for doing the right thing is good, but then at the same time, when you're getting too much reward, it's like, you don't want to make it seem like you got a big head, or you have an ego, or you don't want some people thinking that, oh, well, I deserve this. So it's like, hey, look, if I see somebody, you know, hurt or something's wrong, me going to help them and say, thank you, okay, you know, I'm here. But, you know, I'm getting paid to do it. Just, oh, thank you for your service. I'm kind of like, yeah, but I'm not really doing something, I guess, so spectacular, like with how the movies portray it. And, you know, I'm not there, you know, doing special ops or rescuing people. And if I was doing that, it's kind of like, my reward is just making sure that you're safe. And thank you is good, but I don't need so many people like, oh, thank you so much for everything. You get a little uncomfortable.
Well, now that we're best friends, I'm gonna make you the most uncomfortable. Whenever I see you, I'm like, hey, this guy's here. But you came back, and I see on your Instagram there's a lot of fitness stuff, and a lot of impressive fitness stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, just not much. But how much of your life does that take up, and how does that discipline help you when you do movies?
Oh, a lot. And old age does not help. The older you get, like, man, like, you real stiff. But it does, more when you see yourself on camera, like, okay, like, yeah, I look good, or man, I didn't eat enough, or I need to go ahead and do some more crunches, or go ahead and lift some more weights, more squats, or something like that. I mean, it's kind of one of those things to where, you lift, you look good, you feel good, you probably perform good and stuff. So that's kind of the way I look at it and stuff. I mean, and also with the roles that we're getting, you need to look the part and need to look intimidating. So it's kind of good to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'll be the guy like getting you water. I know that vest is probably the way of me.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. I bet it is.
It gets heavy with the gun belt and everything. Yeah.
As you mentioned, you're a boy from the Bayou.
Yeah.
How cool is it? How sweet of a victory is it to be able to have these opportunities? When you look back and you start, they say appreciate the struggle.
Mm.
If you didn't, do you think you'd feel the same way you did now?
No. Because now it's a person who pretty much has stuff given to them, they never appreciate it. They don't know the struggles to get there at certain levels. Even being a kid, going to college, I was given grant money and stuff. I pissed that away.
Don't we all?
Yeah, so it's like, I didn't have to work for this, so I pissed it away. Then all of a sudden when it's like, oh, we're not giving any grant money anymore. And
no more pissing.
Oh yeah, so it's like, shit, I gotta work. So struggling to go ahead and pay off student loans, and it's like, oh no, you're more appreciative. And so and the same thing when having a vehicle, you have to go ahead and work hard for that vehicle to get that vehicle. Now, hey, can I borrow your car? No. If you can't afford to get a car, I can afford to lend you my car. You get in a wreck, and then we both be shut out of luck. Yeah. So I can't have.
I know that there's your agent's kind of looking at me, but there's a project coming up. There's something coming up.
There's a few projects.
There's a few projects coming up. Is there anything? I just see you looking like a badass.
Oh man.
Is there anything besides the fact that you're holding a gun? What can we expect from all of this coming up?
Us.
Yeah.
Us. Pretty much with these roles and everything that we're doing, we're actually implementing our lives, bits and parts of our lives into it. So it's like, yeah, we're playing a character, but we're also being ourselves. And then it's something that the Valley hasn't had, and the Valley don't have and hasn't had, and man, it's so much.
I think we can. Okay.
Oh man, it's so much.
It seems like so excited for this project. It makes me excited for you.
Oh, thank you.
And how do you I don't want to. It's like the floor is lava right now. But how do you feel about people when they you see their reception of things and come up to you, and is that a sense? Is it still hard to get used to it?
Yeah. It's a little difficult. It's still surreal, and I'm just like, who, me? And my social media is completely different you know, kind of, well, not completely. You look at my social media, it looks like, okay, this guy's confident, he's cocky, he's arrogant, he's, you know, badass and machismo. But then when you talk to me, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Just have a water.
Yeah, you know, I take just, you know, room temperature water at 98 degrees, you know. But
Only brown evidence.
yeah. And you know, even like being shirtless, they've been trying to get me to do a shirtless scene.
Feel the same way.
You know, you can relate. You see, you can relate, and I am so nervous to go ahead and do a shirtless scene.
You shouldn't though, because well, in your case, it's like to look good, and like it's part of the movie.
Right.
Mine is to show you what can go wrong. You know? But dude, I'm really happy for you, and I want to thank you for your time.
Oh man,
there's somebody watching out there that is a boy from the Bayou or a kid from the concrete jungle of Jersey. What can you tell them when they think that the world is against them and they got nothing going for them?
Fuck what everybody say. And if you have an idea, you believe in it, just keep moving forward. You know, just get in touch with the right people. Get in touch with the right people, you know, and study. And whatever idea you have, you know, study it. Find out who's doing it, you know, how did they do it, or see if it hasn't been done before and how can you do it, you know. But try to go ahead and do your best to, when it's time for it to come out, it's going to be different from anything. You know, there's nothing like it.
And work out.
It does help. It does help.
Just minimal shirtless scenes. No
shirtless. I have yet to do one. I have. If I got this far without doing a shirtless scene, then good. But then again, you know, I'm pretty sure they saw my social media was like you. Actually, the South Texas Film Festival and stuff. As soon as I walked in there, it was like you. I was like, what? What? JT Couples.
We can also credit it to the fact that we're in the valley. I feel like the valley is like a big chocolate chip cookie. Like it's a bunch of brown and just a few, you know. But you're coming in. Like there's diversity coming in.
No,
it's to the point that I see some. It's to the point that I'll see somebody who's black and I'll just be like, "What team does he play for?"
Well, there's quite a few stories with those. Because when I first came out here, you play for the Vipers? What is that? The basketball team, the Vipers. We don't all look alike, but then after a while, it's been everybody would always just say that. I'm like, yes,
I do.
Yes, I do.
And I will sign your breast.
That's right. Then all of a sudden, when I finally saw another black person, and I'm like,
hey,
when I'm looking up, oh, you play for the Vipers. Like, how you know? Yeah, they get us confused.
Say we look a lot alike. I just have to come from.
But I'm like right here underneath his chest and everything. Like, yeah, I can tell.
It's awesome. Hey guys, it's Ray Francois. Look for him coming soon in a project that he's very excited for, and I cannot wait to see. Ray Francois, I'm sorry, social media. Let them know where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Trials and Scars. You know, and on Facebook, Raylan Francois Actor. And Francois, that's Francois.
Sweet. Thank you, Ray, so much for all your time. Appreciate it. Ray Francois, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.